to actually process a summons, the best way I've found to do it is this. So first of all, I'll open my mail, and lo and behold, I have one sat there that I haven't looked at yet. So this is from Jonathan at Birnbeck. Hope he doesn't mind me using this one. He will send me his summons for check-in. This is the normal procedure all secretaries are fully aware of. They will send in the summons at least 2 weeks before the meeting, often more than 2 weeks, as in this case we're in July, and this is for a summons that's going to be on the 18th of September. Now the first thing I normally do is I will save first of all this summons in a particular format, so with a particular naming. So the way I do it is I will save the file as the lodge number, so L, and just to check, I believe it's L7160, and I always save it like this. Then it makes it easy to search when you're looking in the files for that particular summons in that particular week number. So there we go. So I'm saving that summons on my desktop, and it will appear on my desktop somewhere else over this side, over the other side. So I'm just going to put it over here. Oh, okay. So now I will go to the Dropbox folder, and I will open the Dropbox folders, and I'll be looking at there's all the buckets, I call them, for 2024. For all the week numbers, weekend in, for instance, week 5 is weekend in the 4th of February. So in this case, I know this one is on the, the 18th of September. So I'll be filing it on the 18th of September. So if we go down here, there's week 38. That's going to be the 18th of September. I know that. So from my other screen, I'm going to pull over this particular summons and drop it into there, move. So now week 38, it should be in week 38, not down there. Let me just move that. Week 38. Let's have a look. Week 38, 7160. Okay, so I always tend to save it first in week 38. I'll then go to the tracker, which is a really useful app you'll find on Dropbox. And this one, when it opens, my Mac's a bit slow. We'll look for 7160, which happens to be right there, Birnbeck. It is the Assistant Secretary's job to maintain this file. We'll talk about that in more depth later. So Birnbeck 7160, there's the September meeting, and useful, you see, because it's in sort of a pinky colour. This tells me that this is their installation day. So I know it's week 38, so I'm going to put that in there. So that means I've saved that. I'm going to save that. So that goes on the Dropbox. But now, I've done this in this way because it allows me to place the file in the right place and update the tracker before I actually check the file. So I prefer to do it this way around because it's easier from a process point of view to do it this way. Most of the time these summonses will be fine, but you'll have to go through the summons and you have to check the summons for various parameters. The fact that we know it's the installation of the master, we're looking to see that that has been that is on the agenda, and there it is. There's the installation of the master. Now the other things you need to check is to make sure that in the previous meeting, the summons in the previous meeting, which you need to check over here, you will make sure that they read the notice of the meeting and who is the master-elect and the election that the election took place. That has to have happened in the previous meeting. So anyway, there we go with the various aspects of this meeting. It looks all in order according to what we're expecting. We normally let the secretaries know if they make any simple mistakes. So and I've done it a few times myself, as we all use cut and paste, it's often easy to forget to change the date or something. So there we go. This one looks pretty good. So I've already filed it. So that looks fine. And I will then go back to Jonathan and say, I'll send him his summons back, a copy of it as well, and say, thanks, Jonathan. All looks good. And there we go. So that's basically how it's done.